Good day, everyone. Our topic for today is all about exponential notation. But before that, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel and hit the bell button for more updates. On the other hand, in this YouTube channel, you will find out different subjects such as general mathematics, statistics and probability, mathematics in the modern world, advanced statistics, basic calculus, and practical research. Now let's begin with our lesson, which is all about exponential notation. Exponential notation provides simplified symbols for products and quotient of real numbers. The symbol of a raised to 4 is another name to the product of a times a times a times a. The real number a raised to 4 is called the power. The positive 4 is called the exponent. And the real number a is called the base of the a raised to 4, or the power a raised to 4. Now, what we're going to talk about here is the different exponential notations that we will be gonna use in solving exponential functions. What are the rules in exponential notation? So ano ba yung mga rules na gagamitin natin? First rule, we have a raised to m times a raised to n is equal to a raised to m plus n. In short, imumultiply mo yung mga bases and then i-add mo yung dalawang exponent. That's why you will have a raised to m plus n. So for instance, we have 2x raised to 4 times x raised to 3. As we all know, this is 1. So we have 2 times 1 is 2. Copy the letter. Then, as you can see, we need to add the exponent. So we have 4 plus 3, 7. So that's our answer for 2x raised to 4 times x cube, or raised to 3. So that's 2x raised to 7. Another, we have a rule, quantity AB raised to m is equal to a raised to m, b raised to m. In short, this m will be multiplied to the exponent of a and b. Let's say the exponent of a is 1 and the exponent of b is 1. That's why 1 times m is m and 1 times m is m for b. So let's have an example. And by the way, for the a and b, you will multiply themselves depende doon sa exponent. So halimbawa, kung ang m natin ay squared, so 2 times siyang i-multiply by itself. That will be applicable only sa base. Okay? So for instance, we have 2xy squared cubed. So from here, ang gagawin lang natin, this 2, since cube siya, ibig sabihin, multiply itself tatlong beses. So we have, I think, 2 times 2 times 2, and that's 8. Right? 2 times 2 is 4 times 2, 8. For the x, we will write the letter x. And then this is 1. So 1 times 3 is 3. And this is y. So 2 times 3 is 6. So that's our answer for this one. Following the rule number 2, which is ab raised to m. Okay? Next, number 3. Quantity a raised to m times raised to n. Okay? Parang i-multiply mo si m tsaka si n. Parang ganun siya. Same lang siya ng number 2. Okay? Pero dito, parang single ano siya, no? Single letter. So, here, ganun din siya. So, for example, we have 4x squared y cubed z, tapos quantity raised to 3, or cube. So, ang gagawin lang dyan, ang 4 multiply by itself ng tatlong beses. So, ganito ang magiging itsura niya. Please follow me. That will become 4 cube x, tama? X, then 2 times 3 is That's I think 6 y 9 because 3 times 3 is 9 and z cube. And then what is 4 cube? That's equal to 64, I think. So we have 64 x raised to 6 y raised to 9 and z cube. So this is will be our answer for this particular example. Okay? So that's how we do the rule number 3. Okay. Now let's have rule number 4. In rule number 4, we have quantity A divide B raised to M, wherein we distribute M. So we have A raised to M over B raised to M, such that B is not equal to 0. Okay. For this one, again, ang gamit ng 2, ibig sabihin, multiply mo siya sa exponent na nasa loob at i-multiply by itself yung nasa loob. Depende kung ano ang given, kung ilan yung given na nasa labas. So, kung 2 yan, dalawang beses mo siya i-multiply by itself. Therefore, our answer here is 81, right? Then x, 3 times 2, that's 6, y raised to 4, because 2 times 2 is 4. Then, 4 times 4 is 16, right? Z raised to 2. Okay, because 1 times 2 is 2. Okay, so 81 divided 16 hindi na pwede. Pwede pa naman, kaso magiging mixed number siya. So, okay na to. Pwede na tong, answer na yan. Okay? So, we have 81x raised to 6y raised to 4 over 16z squared. Okay? Next, another rule is a raised to m over a raised to n such is equal to a m minus n, such that a is not equal to 0 and m is greater than n. This is a rule. Okay? So, halimbawa, in number 5 example, we have 12 and negative 4. What's 12 divided 4? That's negative 3, right? Because they don't have the same sign, so the answer is negative, and 12 divided 4 is 3. And then, sabi dyan, ima-minus daw yung m tsaka n, or yung mga exponent sa baba. So, we have x, and then 1 ang exponent ng nasa baba. So, therefore, 3 minus 1, and that is 2. Ang ititira yung nasa taas. Okay? Kasi mas mataas yung exponent. Kumbaga, ika-cancel mo lang ito. Okay? And then, matitira x squared. So, x squared. For this one, pareho silang mawawala because they have the same exponent. So, magiging 1 ang answer natin. So, 1 times negative 3 is still negative 3. So, we have this answer for this particular example. Now, how about kung a raised to m over a raised to n, same siya, pero yung condition, ibababa mo si a, m, minus n, kasi greater than yung n. Okay? Or n is greater than m, such that a is not equal to 0. As you can see here, negative 15 and 30. So, they dahil mas mataas, okay, si 30 na nasa denominator, so sa baba ang ating answer. So, the answer is negative 2, right? 30 and, diba? 15, okay? And then, 30 divided 15 is 2, right? Maglalagay ka ng 1, sabi niya dito. So, maglalagay ka ng 1 sa taas. Dito, mas mataas pa rin ito sa baba. So, kung ika-cancel mo yan, may matitira pang x. Dito naman, ka-cancel mo to, may matitira pang isang y, right? Dito, 3 minus 2 is 1. So, mas mataas yun sa baba. So, sa baba yung ilalagay natin. So, this is our answer for this number 6 example. Or rule, I mean. Next, a raised to 0 is equal to 1. So, it means that anything that is raised to 0 is equal to 1. For as long as nakapaikot siya sa parenthesis or meron siyang particular variable na nandoon lang yung 0. So, halimbawa ito, nasa parenthesis, nakapaikot sa parenthesis yung raised to 0. So, the answer is 1. As simple as that. Okay? Next, number 8. For the number 8 rule, we have a raised to negative n is equal to 1 over a raised to n. Ibig sabihin, kung ang exponent natin ay negative, kailangan mo siyang ibaba para maging positive. Kung nasa baba siya, kailangan mo siyang itaas para maging positive. So, magbibigay tayo ng dalawang examples diyan. So, for this one, matitira lang yung 8 sa taas. And then, ibababa natin lahat dahil sila ay puro negative. Ayan. So, this is our answer. Now, what if naman nasa baba yung denominator wherein yung denominator ay negative. Halimbawa, we have 9x squared z negative 4. Halimbawa. Then, y negative 3. So, ang gagawin ko, ititira ko yung 9 kasi positive naman siya. X squared, positive pa rin. And then, ibababa ko si z to the 4th para maging positive. Itataas ko naman si y cubed. So, that's our answer. Okay, for this particular rule. Alright? So, now, another. For any real number b greater than or equal to 0, and any integer n greater than 1, such that b raised to 1 over n is equal to the nth root of b. This also holds when b is less than 0 and n is odd. So, examples. 16, 1 over 4. So, kung anuhin mo yan, susundin natin itong rule na to. B is our real number, right? So, ang gagawin lang natin, yung n, which is the denominator, ay gagawing root or index ng root sign. So, ang index niya ay 4th root of 16. May 1 siya kung nakikita mo. So, that's 1, right? Pero okay lang kahit di mo na ilagay yon, or kung gusto mo pa siyang ilagay, okay din. Pero kapag kunyari 2 over 4, lalagyan mo talaga siya ng 2. Pero kung 1 lang, same lang naman. Anything, di ba? 16 raised to 1, 16 pa rin naman. So, what is the 4th root of 16? So, mag-iisip ka ng number, na isang number na kapag binultiply mo ng 4 na beses by itself, 16 na makukuha mo. And the answer is 2, right? So, the answer is 2. Okay? Why? Paano nangyari yan? Paano siya naging 2? Diba? So, the answer is 2. Kasi 2 times 2, 4 times 2, 8 times 2, 16. So, 4 na beses. Okay? So, the 4th root of 16 is equal to 2. For this one, we have negative 125 raised to 1/3. Paano naman ito? Okay, so ganito lang kaya, dali lang yan. So, again, gagawin natin yung index, 3, kasi siya yung denominator. That's negative 125, right? Sabi nila, pag negative daw, hindi pwedeng square root. Hindi pwede. Hindi siya, kasi magiging imaginary yung negative 1. Pero, pwede mo siyang discartihan. Halimbawa, kasi case-to-case basis, halimbawa ito, pwede mong discartihan ito. So, paano yan? So, gagawin mo, kunin mo yung factor ng negative 125, and that's negative 5, di ba? Cube. Tama? Kung gagawin kong fraction yan, that's negative 5, 3 over 3. Kukunin ko to as my numerator, and then this is my denominator. Tama? Kung susundin mo yung 1 over n. Diba? Na rule. Okay. Now, paano to? Okay, so ika-cancel natin yan because 3 divided by 3 is 1, so the answer is negative 5. So, yun yung answer natin for the negative 125 raised to 1/3. Okay? And finally, if m and n are integers with n greater than 1 and b is a positive real number, then b raised to m over n is equal to nth root or quantity nth root of b raised to m, or pwede rin siyang nth root of b raised to m. Okay? Kahit wala na yung quantity. Pwedeng sa loob siya ng root, or ilalabas mo siya ng root. So, paano yon? So, gawin natin ito kasi mas madali yan. Okay? Maganda yung i-root mo muna. Kunin mo muna yung roots niya bago mo i-multiply by itself. So, now, for this one, so as we all know, the index is 4 because it's the denominator, and then ganyan siya. So, ito yung sinundan ko. Alright, so paano na yan? What is the 4th root of 16? That's 2, right? and then cube. What is 2 cube? 8. So that's the answer. 8 is the answer. This one. So we have square root of, oops, I forgot. Ang ating exponent ay negative, so we will apply yung rule na pinag-aralan natin sa exponential notation. So ibababa muna natin ang ating answer. Okay, para maging positive siya. I mean, ang given. And then, 1 over square root of 25 cube. And that's equal to 5, right? Then cube. And the answer is 1 over 125. So that's our answer for this particular example. Okay? Now for the last one, 2.5. What is 2.5? That in a fraction form, that is 5 over 2, right? 2.5. So that is 9, 5 over 2. 5 divided 2 is 2.5. Kasi kailangan mo siyang gawing fraction. And then after that, pwede ka nang mag-rooting. So we have 9. I-root mo na siya. Okay. Then after that, what is the square root of 9? That's 3 raised to 5. And then what is 3 raised to 5? 243. And that's the answer for this particular example. Okay? So that's all about the exponential notation. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel for more videos, and hit the bell button for more updates. Also, in this YouTube channel, you will find different subjects such as general mathematics, statistics and probability, advanced statistics, practical research, mathematics in the modern world, and basic calculus. With that, thank you very much for listening, and good day.